If you're like me, you don't want useless channels cluttering up your feed. My rule is simple. If I watch 3 videos from the same channel and enjoy them, I subscribe. If this is your first or second time here, welcome. And if this is your third time here, go ahead and hit subscribe so you can stay up to date with what I do here. So today we're going to see if you can beat Fallout New Vegas in reverse order. Now, we're not going to start with the final quest and work our way back. We're going to start with the final release of content for New Vegas and work our way back. Now, I got this idea when Pimento3428 tossed out the idea of doing a DLC run where you only level up through the DLCs using the weapons and armor of that DLC.
All right, I guess that about does it.
And,
I'll see you out.
you know, you hear that, like, phrase like that, and you figure you start with the first DLC, which is Dead Money. And, I don't like Dead Money. Not in the sense that I hate it, but in the sense of Fallout DLCs, it's my least favorite Fallout DLC, so I wanted to save that for last, so I figured instead of just skipping around, why not do them in reverse order? So we're going to start with Lonesome Road, since we're starting with the last DLC. We're going to hold on to our DLC weapons and whatnot until we get fully kitted out in Lonesome Road. Which is easy enough to do because we've already got the arc welder. It's just sitting there. You can also get your hands on a Bowie knife and some other odds and ends right here in the missile silo here. So we pick up the arc welder. It does okay damage against the sentry bots here. I don't know if they level like normal enemies do, or if they're always at a set level. But we pick up our first set of armor here. We get switched over into that. The marked scout armor. The marked armor is pretty good, but we'll come up upon some other stuff later. The sentry bots, the missiles are fucking annoying. Just full stop. The missiles are annoying. That's how we're kitted out so far. Get our hands on some other weapons and the like. Put the grenade launcher from Gunrunner's Arsenal, I think, to use. Sell off some stuff downstairs. Get some caps. One of the things that's going to be different about this run is ammo, aid, and miscellaneous. I'm not going to drop all that or sift through all that shit between the DLCs. So whatever we get in a DLC, we're taking into another DLC. Simple as that. We're not going to use the armor and weapons from previous DLCs when we move forward. That way it sticks more to the rules that he put forth that way. Listen to Ulysses waffle on about history here. Like, don't get me wrong, history is always an interesting topic. It's just, when people use it to preach to others, yeah, it's kind of fucking annoying. Here I realize that the arc welder's not really all that good against people. It fucks up robots pretty good, but, yeah, no. Not against pseudo ghouls with no flesh on their bodies. Not entirely sure what the fucking marked men even are. Put the Bowie knife to use. Takes out quite a few of them quite quickly. Access the commissary here. Sell off a bunch of shit. Move on down the road a ways. Put the nail gun to use here. The nail gun is good. And in that it quickly cripples limbs. And it's extremely fast shooting. Beyond that, it's not really all that good for maximum damage output. Also, why the fuck would you need a fully automatic nail gun with this rate of fire? It's insane. That's insane. Access to commissary, sell off some more shit, buy some stim packs and whatnot. While I am carrying a battle rifle, I haven't used it yet. Put the katana to use. I took off one of the marked men. Switched that out for a Blade of the West. Put Red Glare to use. I've never really used this thing, and I'm not entirely sure what the fuck it's supposed to be. Like, it's a rocket launcher, right? But is it like a energy cell bound up in a, like, warhead? Also some smooth-ass Hitman animations there. Great modder. Put this revolver to use. Sure, it's like a base game revolver. I got it in the DLC, though, so it'll carry me for a little while I, you know, fight my way through some of these guys. We level up. I decide I want melee and, well, medicine up the highest. That way I can heal tank a bunch of shit. Put the Blade of the West to use. Hits hard. I do believe it has some knockdown like Lanius's sword. Good weapon. I'm just gonna speed along through this here. This part was fun and a little annoying, right? I didn't know the marked men could spawn behind you. Like, I know they spawn in front of you in the weird turn off by this retaining wall here, but I didn't know they could also spawn behind you, so I had to waffle about and swing back and forth, dealing with them. Head forward, deal with some tunnelers. I guess they're supposed to be like the ultimate creeping death of the fucking wasteland somehow. When a dude carrying a sword made of a fucking bumper can, you know, kill them. I don't buy it. Like, sure, oh, they can overwhelm Deathclaws in high numbers. Anything can overwhelm anything in large enough numbers, right? Stories of ants killing bears. It's, I don't know. It's just kind of how that is. Get another level up, because since we're not really supposed to be here at this level, we level up quickly in this DLC. I waffle on about what I want to take. Confirmed Bachelor is always a good one. Most of the NPCs in the game are men, so they're easy enough to get that perk against there. Get some Mark Trooper armor and a new helmet. Access the commissary here. Now, the commissary is a weird thing to me, in that I think it has a shared inventory across all of them, but the caps are not shared amongst them. It's strange. Take out a Deathclaw, realize this is going to get fucking annoying. Get a Roughing It bedroll, which actually comes in handy this run. I never usually use the fucking thing, but it's a great way to heal up when you're running low on stim packs and there's no enemies around. Heal up, charge into a Deathclaw, go in swinging. Been able to take the last couple out, and it killed me on the way it fell. Well, when it fell off the bridge. I was going to say on the way down, but words get mixed up sometimes, huh? So I decide to toss down a bunch of fucking landmines and shit, then piss off the Deathclaw, have him come running toward me, step on the mines, deal some damage to him, then go in swinging, because I almost had him last time. And that works wonderfully. Now, the thing is, I forgot that below here, there were also a bunch of Deathclaws. Also some tunnelers. And the Deathclaws get me a few times. Before eventually just exploding on some random concrete. No, I have never seen that happen before. Maybe it was a weird collision thing, but I have no idea. Level up again, pump more points into melee, since that's what I'm using 90% of the time anyway. Try to use the bedroll. Can't use it. Try to move a little further down the line, fall off here, and yeah. Gotta love it. Go after Bonesaw here. Take him out. Seems like he wasn't ready that time. Loot everything he has. His armor's pretty good. His mask is better than the one I was using. Well, helmeted mask. Talk to Ulysses again. Max out our melee. Decide, I'm just going to dump a bunch of points into something. Medicine's always good because it ups how much healing you get from your stim packs, so that's always good. Figure out what I want. I go with Super Slam because why not? Mostly a melee build at this point anyway, so might as well. Put that to use heading inside. Easy enough. The auto docks are okay. I mean, they heal most shit. Pick up a new set of armor, which is the riot gear. I guess you can get like reinforced riot gear or some shit. Check back and forth. Check out how we look. I decided just to go for the riot gear look. Works well. Kill some more tunnelers. Again, I don't see how these things are going to be like the creeping death of the fucking Mojave. See Ulysses, try to kill him. Doesn't work. It is neat that you can see him in random places throughout the map, though. I always thought that was a nice touch. Red Glare, again, strange weapon. Strange weapon. Because he uses, like, rockets or something. Or missiles. Not entirely sure. Anyway, pump up unarmed now so we can get some good perks that we're going to need. I also take here and now so I can get more points to pump into unarmed just right off the bat. A lot of people don't like taking it. I do because it's just a quick, easy level up. And trust me, by this point in time, if you're not like micromanaging your build or anything, which I'm not. I try not to. You can waste a perk without too much of a problem. Try to fight Rar a couple of times and it just does not work out for me, so I just move on. Go to claim our brave little toaster back. Get his help so we can access the commissary outside the door, so we can sell a bunch of shit, buy some more auto stim packs, repair some shit since this has like a level 100 repair skill.
I'll thin it. That's end.
Fight Ulysses, which this isn't the drawn out fight like I wanted to have before with him. So just go in swinging. It's easy enough. The Blade of the West puts in work. He uses his Stealth Boy, and yeah, it's not too significant. The iBots are easy enough. You could always go around and shut them down if you wanted to. I don't have the skills for any of that right now. One of them like heals him, and one of them's a defensive iBot. After we deal with everything else around there, the marked men that keep coming in, I nuke both the NCR and the Legion because I like options. And I was thinking originally, hey, you know, maybe I'll go get like the power armor from the NCR or the other armor from the Legion. Forgot all about it. So I just kind of nuked them and forgot. So that's Lonesome Road done. Loot a bunch of shit. Head on down the roadways. Drop all the shit when we get down the roadways. Now we can head into Old World Blues. After we wait a bit, so the thing starts doing a thing. And there we go. Now, Old World Blues, unlike Lonesome Road, isn't really long. Like, Lonesome Road is a straight shot, right? As on rails as you can be for a DLC for an open game like this. This one is a mini version of Fallout New Vegas. As in, run around, experience everything, go damn near everywhere all at once. You know how it is. We pass the speech check, get the canine submachine... No, not even submachine gun, fucking machine gun. Put that to use on some lobotomites out here. Pick up our next couple of weapons. A Saturnite, Power Fist, and a Proton Axe. Put them to use, because why the fuck not? Also put on the overalls for the lobotomite overalls. That's what they're called. We'll continue on. Take out everything that fucking moves. Come across a hazmat suit, as it's called in this DLC, which this is supposed to be after you played Dead Money. The Big Empty, Big Mountain, which I gotta admit it wasn't until like a few years back when I was replaying this that, oh shit, it's called the Big Empty because it's Big Mountain. MT for mountain, you know. Mind you, it had been years since I played this before then anyway. Grab the antenna, which is only like one of 2 or 3 things that you need to fucking finish the DLC. I did spend time collecting up every logic matrix for all of the sync personalities. Look at the schematic for a Mark II Securitron, which is the ones with the rockets. This is a Mark III Securitron. I was trying to figure out what the fuck the difference between a Mark II and Mark III was. And yes, I understand that it's the software in them that makes them Mark I and Mark II. So I was figuring maybe the Mark IIIs could use their secondary weapons and their rocket pods at the same time. Because when the Mark IIs use their rocket pods, they can't use their sub-weapons or anything. Grab another matrix logic matrix personality chip. It's a fucking personality chip.
I am online once again. Tremble, world, before my electric heating coil of doom. You should be afraid. I am the scourge of all small appliances, and the boogeyman that keeps lesser toasters awake at night. Not just murder. I tear them apart and render them down to their base components. Once their guts are spilled, you can do with them what you like. You want some weapon schematics? I can show you some fucking weapon schematics. You want a superheated Saturnite power fist? I can hook that shit up. Oh, baby.
One of my favorite NPCs in this run, and the game as a whole. Toaster and then Muggy. They outdid themselves with this fucking DLC. This is the type of zany Fallout is supposed to be, you know? It's not supposed to be some grim, dark, oh, that's Mad Max, right? That's Mad Max or that's Wasteland. That's not Fallout, yeah? Fallout is supposed to be this weird, quirky, zany... Well, this.
What do you want, mugs, huh? You some kind of sick mug hoarder? Oh god, give me the coffee cup, please! It's sitting there in your back, taunting me! Sorry. Sorry. I got a little carried away. It's just all those goddamn dirty dishes out there with no one to clean them. It breaks my heart! Of course I'm obsessed. They made me this way. You think I don't know how crazy I sound? Of course I do. They programmed me to know that too. They made me just to torture me. But you know, it's the neglect that hurts the most. Hey, everybody, let's turn ourselves into robot brains in jars. Do you know how many coffee cups giant robot brains in jars use on a daily basis? Not fucking many!
That is what Fallout is supposed to be. That's the right type of wacky, zany bullshit that Fallout is. You know, Muggy is my second... He's vying for the first spot there. Toaster is always good. The light switches are okay. The sink is also okay. The auto dock is great. Yeah. I like how they were able to bring the appliances and whatnot into being NPCs and shit. It was always fun. Collect up the pieces to the next item we need, which is the stealth suit. Which this was like the counter to the Chinese stealth suit. As you can see, they have damaged prototypes that look like the Chinese stealth suit here, along with the Chinese stealth manual. That's going to be our set of armor for, well, the rest of the DLC here. Use a crowbar to pop open this door, and this fucking room gives me a goddamn headache. It's supposed to be like a holodeck type thing. Would have been neat if you could do something with it, but yeah, it's just a reference to an old Star Trek. I don't know. I'm never big on Star Trek or Star Wars or anything like that. We meet Dr. Mobius. One word comes after the other. Instead of both at the same time. One of the better characters in this game. Offers you drugs right off the fucking bat. Gotta love it. Talk to her brain, which is in a jar, because why the fuck not? Also makes me think, since you meet someone else that was a lobotomite, that I guess their brain was still intact, Christine, in Dead Money. How come we don't have the scars from that? And you want to get technical, probably should have scars from where Benny shot us too, but anyway, take out the think tank because I don't like the think tank. I'm not gonna do the whole song and dance speech, whatever the fuck. My speech is a 10 here. I'm not gonna pass any speech checks with them. Take another level of toughness and kind of move on. We can head on back. I head back to Lonesome Road to sell some shit because why not? Sell the DLC bullshit here. Collect up what money we can. Travel to sell some more shit at some more vendors. And then head into Honest Hearts. Again, Honest Hearts is another fairly quick, fairly open DLC. By the by, you only have to do like fucking 3 missions here. As soon as we get in, kill a white leg, take the fucking Thompson off of him. Put that to use. Easy enough. Also, I remembered a great way to get down from heights in this game is just quick save, quick load. When you spring back, it kind of destroys all your momentum and shit, so great way to get around the Zion Valley instead of needing to walk down and around shit. Just quick save, quick load after you jump off of it. You'll be fine.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first
Joshua Graham, the Burned Man.
What I hear, the white
great character.
White legs seem to be the only visitor.
My favorite of this DLC.
And I wouldn't have
like him. I like
Bahamas.
Ulysses. He's a good character.
And you're a courier, no less.
Not really best personality-wise, but good character. Joshua Graham, I like his character and his personality.
If you were close to the other members of your group.
And then, yeah, there's just others like Muggy and the fucking Toaster that I just like the personality of, you know.
Even Gentiles.
Because that's a difference a lot of people don't try to make. The difference between them being a good character and them having a good personality, right? Ulysses is a good character. Doesn't really have that great of a personality. Beat a couple of radioactive bears to death with a fucking war club because this is New Vegas. You kind of do what you want. Put the Thompson to use. We did get some modifications for them. Pick up the next item we need, which is one of like 3 items. The lunchboxes, the walkie-talkies, the compass, the map of the grand staircase, doctor's bag. But these are all like one quest is the thing. And it's just run to a couple of places. We go talk to Daniel. I like his hat. Not so much the neckerchief, but hat's pretty nice. Go get our set of armor for this DLC. Along with some more ammo. And the survivalist's armor. Just gonna skip to the end of this because that's pretty much where it goes any fucking way. We fight Salt Upon Wounds and the rest of the white legs here. Easy enough to deal with. The Mantis Fist is fast.
It's the same end.
And that's Honest Hearts.
But I suppose this was for the
Like I said, fairly easy. Not really that long of a
Still,
DLC,
thanks to your help and the grace of God, the Whitelegs won't be troubling.
but a good one if you absorb everything you can in it, especially if it's like your first time running through it.
And there is much to do.
Great DLC. Great DLC. We level up again. Pump up speech. Gotta love them Hitman animations. We head on out and into my least favorite DLC of this game, of any Fallout game. If I ever play Dead Money again, I'm getting a mod to deactivate the stupid fucking collars. I hate them. It's... How do I even fucking explain it? I feel like it's just a detriment. It's a detriment, and it stops you from exploring, which is one of the major fucking things I love to do in Fallout games. Taking everything I can
You weren't who I was
from everywhere I can,
I'm disappointed.
without this weird artificial, like...
Even if you aren't my intended
Not even
guest,
artificial. It is literally giving you a time crunch to, hey, look, your head's gonna explode. Don't hang around here.
idiot to figure
Sure, you
out
can
how
shut some shit off and shoot other shit, but
perhaps
it's
you are with that leash on your arm.
bad in my opinion. It's just bad in my opinion.
Our collars
I don't
and
like it.
manacles, why,
I will most likely
we
get
may as
a
well be
mod to stop the collar if I ever do it again.
The Sierra Madre
Anyway, enough of me bitching.
tease.
We get God and Dog. First generation super mutant Nightkin,
Voice on the radio.
which
Woke up confused.
every first generation super mutant is also technically a Nightkin.
Still breathing.
It's just prolonged use of Stealth Boys made him that color. It's weird. It's lore. It's weird. Meet Dean Domino. I fucking hate this guy. Just a smarmy asshole that needs to get fucking shot. Christine, on the other hand, I like her as a character. This is the character I was just talking about a few minutes ago. Where she tracked Elijah to the Big Empty, and she was a lobotomite. I don't know if she... It's a strange one there, right? Like, our brain transmitted our thoughts to us when we were a lobotomite because we had no brain in our fucking skull.
You
Did
think
she
you can
lose her
figure out
brain,
what
or
to
did...
me?
Because I guess Ulysses saved her.
Of course you can.
Like, I guess it stopped
stand
before
at
the
my
procedure
post.
was done?
Once you trigger
I don't
the
know.
event,
I don't know.
well,
Never really looked into
we'll
it.
see who makes it to the Sierra
We
Madre.
tricked God into flipping some switches. We talked to Dean Domino to fucking connect two goddamn wires together, but oh, he's too fucking good for that. I don't like this guy. I just don't fucking like him.
Well, yeah.
There's like the smooth criminal type, and there's like the dashing rogue, and he's none of those fucking things.
Staying here for a while.
He is just a terrible fucking thief and a terrible fucking person.
Try
I don't like him.
to the Sierra Madre without
Doesn't mean his character is bad though,
Wish you had.
because his character it makes it so I don't like him. So he's a good character, but I just don't like him. Anyway, we talked to Christine. She has claustrophobia from being stuck in an auto dock as it continued to operate on her. Understandable. So we there's like a passcode you can get that unlocks the terminal thing there, so she can sit at the computer here instead of down in some cramped room thing. It's a speech check and some other random odds and ends. Haven't really gone over the weapons I'm using. A knife spear, a police revolver. I explode because Dog exploded himself a couple of times. Yeah, it's...
All the time.
There's not really many
You were
weapons to
there.
choose from. Sure, I could be using the hollow rifle, but that's not really my thing.
Together.
I'm not specting energy weapons at all. Cool gun, though. Cool gun. It was a grenade launcher that's been, like, modified to shoot,
I feel
like,
as
a
if I've
full
woken up.
microfusion
Know you.
cell
I
at a
feel
time
like
or
I
some
do.
shit.
And a
Neat
feeling of
idea. Neat idea. I'm just not spec'd into it this run, so I'm not really using it.
Forgive me,
We fix the broken super mutant here.
this chain, this bear trap on my arm.
Another great character.
How did I even get this far with these wounds? The pain is
I kill Dean Domino because I don't fucking like him. Knife spear. Don't actually use it as a spear, just kind of use it as a fucking club.
You made it. Good.
Talk to Christine, who now has the voice of Vera Keys.
This quick in case my
Also voiced by Laura Bailey, and the only reason I can pick that voice out right now is because all of like a couple of months ago I played fucking Blood Rain, and she was Rain in that, and it's interesting. Kill Elijah because fuck that guy. I'm greedy, so I'm gonna keep all the fucking gold. After all, it's the last DLC, I might as well. Pull out the old standard, quick save, quick load through the fucking wall. Takes a little bit. I have to reposition here, but you can get through damn near anything by doing this. And we're through. This, I thought I wasted too much time doing that so that I couldn't get out. Especially right here when I realized, oh shit, there's another hallway after this one. I didn't know. I thought I was gonna fucking just lose. But I made it just in the nick of time, and that's dead money done. Oh, dead money. Anyway, figured I'd finish out the game here. So I went to the Lonesome Road again, to the Divide, to use the commissary there, and I slowly sold off a couple of bars and waited 3 days, and sold off a couple of bars and waited 3 days, and then I realized, oh shit, when I go back into the commissary, there's 6,000 caps every fucking time I open it, so I could just sell off a bar, exit, enter, sell off a bar, enter, exit. You do that whole song and dance enough times, and I'll have enough caps. I mean, I already have enough caps. I have like almost 200,000 at this point. But it just works well, right? Sell off the rest of the shit here. The rest of the gold, which sometimes I overshoot in the menu. Because I have an interesting way of finishing this run. Head back to the sink, which is our base there in Old World Blues. Buy up every implant we fucking can. Go to Dr. Usunagi. Buy up every fucking implant we can. Get a material rifle because it's one of my favorite anti-material rifle. One of my favorite guns in this entire fucking game. Put that to use with all the ammo I've been collecting through fucking Lonesome Road. Because there are just times where you can get like 1,000 fucking ammo in that DLC, which is insane. I decide I'm just gonna fucking lay into everybody because fuck it, why not? Put the K9000 to use here. Still don't get why you would need a dog brain in a gun. I guess it's supposed to be like a targeting system or something, but we already have like robo brains, so why couldn't we just like use a robo brain for that? I don't know. Mind you, the brain itself is only like the fucking storage and processing system. The actual electronics in it would be governing the targeting system, I guess. Whatever. We kill everyone here in the Gamora because I always do anyway. Fuck these guys. This is a 357 machine gun. Put the anti-material rifle to use here with some explosive shot because they're all lightly armored. It puts in work like no fucking tomorrow. Even when I miss, you're getting somebody with splash damage. Look at that. See? Missed the dude, took out one behind him. Works wonders. I decided to break out some armor-piercing rounds to hit Benny with them. Figured I'd take him out in like 1 or 2 shots. After I use a stim pack. Also, my clothes somehow got me addicted to morphine. If you didn't know, Med-X in this game is supposed to be morphine, and the sneaking suit automatically feeds you Med-X when it feels like you need it. So, it can get you addicted to morphine. Well, Med-X. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Go say hi to the White Glove Society. Use the flagstaff here, Ulysses, to just mow through everyone. We got the perk that allows us to pour through a bunch of damage through blocks and whatnot. Again, we kill everybody because fucking why not?
Fighting over.
Most NPCs, it's one hit from the melee weapons we have. And if we're not knocking them down automatically, then it's an automatic kill, you know. And with the speed of some of these weapons, you're usually always going to get that knockback. Or knockdown. Whatever you want to call it. Either one really works.
This will only stand for a second.
The White Glove specialize in melee, so it's usually a bitch of a time dealing with them, but even when they block, easy enough to take them down. Decide to put a light shining in the darkness to use here.
That's all.
Very nice handgun. Very nice handgun. Take out House because fuck that guy. Take out the Great Khans because fuck these guys. Pretty much nothing but a civilized, not even a civilized raider group. They're just a fucking bunch of drug pushers and, well, raiders. Compare them to the boomers here, and yeah.
Time to fight.
Not as nice as. Also, didn't know that energy melee weapons could set off these ants. I guess really only in the base game it would be a shish kebab that would do that. But I guess maybe also the superheated Saturnite Power Fist could do it. And I guess the antenna there. Maybe the Proton Axe. Thinking about it. Strange. Didn't know you could do that. Talk to the boomers, never come back and get their help for the fight. Talk to the key to the Brotherhood of Steel here. So we can go and get into their bunker and I can deal with them. I haven't talked to Yes Man at this point, so they won't come out and try to threaten to put a collar on me. I decide this is the look I'm going with for the rest of the run. The stealth suit, Daniel's hat, fucking overcoat from the Riot armor. You have a mod that adds coats in. Go in, put the antenna to work. It does fucking wonders on power armored individuals. Just gonna gloss over the murder of the Brotherhood here. Go in, kill everyone, get the fucking self-destruct codes, blow the place up. Standard operating procedure here with them. Now some people would probably think, well, you must not like the Brotherhood, you destroy them like every fucking time in the game. No, they're one of my favorite factions. It's just, they're easier to explode than they are to do the fucking mission for, and I really don't like the way that they introduce themselves to you if you don't have Veronica, so no harm, no foul.
This will keep you on your feet.
Hop, skip, and jump over to Caesar. We've already activated the Platinum chip at this point, so I'm just trying to figure out a fun way that would be, you know, tongue-in-cheek, haha, funny. So I figure I'm just going to use a light shining in the darkness, see if I could disarm him of his power fit, well, displacer glove, which is just, it's just a loudspeaker on a fucking glove. It was never meant to be a weapon, but again, it's Fallout, so anything that wasn't supposed to be a weapon, people are going to use as a fucking weapon. So we kill Caesar with Joshua Graham's gun. I was going to kill him with a flagstaff of Ulysses, but doesn't matter. Go to the Dorito substation to install the chip. Wait for all the NCR to be right there. Just mow them the fuck down with the K9000. Have a couple of upgrades onto it. A couple of modifications. I think one is like a durability thing, and then another one's just shoot faster. It's pretty cool. Use the flagstaff to beat down Legate Lanius. I've already killed him with the Blade of the West, so it's easy enough. Get a couple of VATS hits in on him, take him out, and Legate Lanius is dead. Steal his shit, then use his shit to kill General Lee Oliver. because why not?
Focused impact.
And that's all of Fallout New Vegas beat in reverse release order. It was a fun one. Some parts got fucking annoying, but still fun. Thanks for watching if you actually made it this far. I'll see you in the next one.